All right, so let's get to these problems that you sent. Okay, the first one, I want to go black. X, we come from the left side of 5. We have -4 over x minus 5 squared, and we'll know the limit. So what I would do is go to a graphing calculator for this one. So Desmos is good. I'd already typed it in and everything. And so typed it in here and we see our graph. So 5 is right here and we come from the left side of 5 and notice we follow the graph and it's going down. So that lets us know, and it's going down to infinity. You know, no matter how far you go down, it's going down to infinity and it'll continue to get closer and closer, but never touch. And notice that if we were coming, well, I say coming from the left side, it's the right side. But coming from the left side is over here. Coming from the right side is over here. But either way, notice this negative infinity. Our answer would have been negative infinity. So let's go here. That would be our answer, negative infinity. So even if this was a plus, you know, coming from the right side, in this case, it still would have been negative infinity. So you just go to a graphing tool and follow the graph. And to where it goes, So it's negative infinity for that one. Okay. Next one, you want to find the vertical asymptote, if there is one. And if it's not, then D and E for do not exist. All right, so if we look at our denominator, we see our numerator is t minus 4. Denominator is t squared plus 16. Now, if this was t squared minus 16, then we could factor it, have t plus 4, t minus 4, some things can cancel out for us, and we'll be able to move forward and find the vertical asymptote, but that is not the case. It's t plus 16, and that cannot be factored. Just writing a little sloppy. You heard what I said. Those cannot be factored, right? So since it cannot be factored, nothing can reduce with this top. And then on top of that, we have this square here. There's nothing I can plug in there that will make it cancel out with the positive 16. So if I plug in -4, that'll give me a positive 16. If I plug in positive 4, that'll give me a positive 16. So nothing in our denominator will create 0 in my denominator. Nothing I can plug in for t will create 0 in my denominator to give me undefined, which will give me a vertical asymptote. So our actual answer in this case will be do not exist. Now, once again, if it was a t squared minus 16, then we would have an asymptote. You know, I can go ahead and write that out. You know, t minus 4 over t plus 4, t minus 4. So our t minus 4s will cancel. And that leaves me with 1 over t plus 4. And then you set this t plus 4 equal to 0, solve. That'll be t equal to -4. And so you will have a vertical asymptote at t equal to -4. But that's if we had t squared minus 16 in our denominator, and we didn't. We had t squared plus 16. So that's why this do not exist. Okay, and I believe you had one more. Want to find the limit again. All right, so we have 6x squared plus x minus 1 over 4x squared minus 2x minus 4. I want to find the limit as x goes to -1/2 from the right side. So I would look to factor this. Yeah. So 2, that's -2, +3, yep. Let's try. Plus 4, maybe 4, 2. Yep. Then I can factor out a 2 here. Nah, it don't matter. I can leave that. Okay. So we have 2x squared, 2x plus 1 times 3x minus 1 up top, 2x plus 1 times 2x minus 1 down bottom. I don't have to worry about factoring the 2 out of here because it's not going to change anything as far as my answer is concerned. See how what cancels out in the numerator and denominator. That leaves us 3x minus 1 over 2x minus 2. And now we can plug in 1/2, negative 1/2. All right, because you see when we plug in negative 1/2 here, that's gonna give me negative 1 minus 2. So we see we're not gonna get a 0 in my denominator, so we're gonna get an actual number. Remember before we went ahead to the graph because plugging in positive 5 will give you 0 in your denominator, 5 minus 5. So that's why we went ahead to the graph. But here we're gonna get an answer. So let's go ahead and plug everything in and see what we get. So it's 3 times negative 1/2 minus 1, 2 times negative 1/2 minus 2. This will be negative 3/2 minus 1. And negative 2 over 2 minus 2. And I'm just going through all the steps. I'm going to leave this as a fraction. 1 would turn into 2 over 2. Then here, this would be negative 1 minus 2. Negative 5 over 2 over negative 3. Negative 5 over 2 divided by negative 3 is the same thing as negative 5 over 2 times negative 1/3. Now we multiply across, that's negative 5 over 6. Oh, not negative, sorry. Negative to negative is positive. So negative 5 times positive. Negative 5 times negative 1 will give you a positive 5. 2 times 3 on bottom will give you 6. So our answer should be 5, 6. All right, just checking over my work, make sure didn't miss anything, make sure we're good to go. All right. Yep, look like we're straight. So let me know if you have any questions.